Ready to go in the cave?
I don't want to go in the cave. I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
This makes no sense. Why do people go in the earth like that? We're supposed to walk on the earth.
Well, no, we're going inside the earth. Yes, into the caverns.
I think Skippy wants me to stay out here with him.
You know,
You guys can head on.
Thank you, sir.
Down.
Thank you. Come on, buddy. Come on. How cool is this, Skip?
Well, we're going to go ahead and go over a few safety precautions before we get heading to the cave.
We're going inside the cave, baby. Nice job. Going in there. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Whoa, look at this. Hey guys, this is John and Mercedes. We just did the most epic adventure we've ever had. Remember guys, we've RV'd all over this country, saw some of the most beautiful sights, but what we just went through at Fantastic Caverns was second to none.
It was probably one of our top 3, which is saying a lot because we've seen a lot. And y'all know us, we don't do a lot of destination, look at our family trip videos, but this place was so awesome.
It was magical.
We had to do a video, and the pictures, guys, it is just...
They don't do it justice, but we know that there's a lot of RV Odd Squad members out there that can't or never will be able to make it to Springfield, Missouri and Fantastic Caverns. So we're going to show you the whole video. It was a 55-minute tour, but we cut it down to 30. The most amazing thing about this video is it gets better and better and better. Just like everything, guys, give this video a thumbs up. Please comment. Where's the RV Odd Squad been in the comment section? Give us a comment. Come on, Skip.
So we're going to get really close to some of the cave walls in there, so we want to make sure our arms on the trailer are deep at all times. There will be a couple of low ceilings, mostly on the driver's side, so make sure y'all can duck pretty low over there, okay?
Hold on, we're almost going in the cave now. Going in there, hold on. Hold on, there we go. Whoa, look at this.
Wow.
Look at this, Sage. Oh my goodness. Look at the natural rock, Sagey. Oh, feel the cool?
Yeah.
Feel the cool weather?
We're all wet. We're wet and cold.
All right, listen.
All right, so this is our photographer up on the hill, and we're going to get a quick picture, so everybody smile.
3, 2, 1.
Low ceiling right here, and then a couple yards ahead, it's going to get lower on the driver's side, so make sure we're watching our heads through this area, okay?
Look at this. Oh, how cool is that, babe, huh? Oh my goodness, watch your heads, everybody. Sagey, watch your head, she's good. Look at this. Check this out, Sage. Look at all around us, honey. Look at this. Wow, look at how low this is.
All right, welcome to the twilight zone of the cave. Animals from the outside will only come about this far into the cave due to lack of resources in our zone up ahead. Now we came in through the light zone back at the photo stop. So can anybody guess what zone is right up there?
The dark zone.
The dark zone. Yeah. Very scientific term. So I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about the formations we have in this area. So on the ceiling, we're going to have these formations called soda straws.
They drip,
Now,
Sage.
these soda straws are going to form whenever water drips in from the ceiling, and as it drips down, it's going to deposit calcite over very many years. And once these soda straws get about 6 to 8 inches in length, the hollow center will plug with calcite, and the water will begin to drip on the outside of the soda straw. And that's how we get formations like these. Who knows what these are called?
Stalactites.
Stalactites, yes. So all these soda straws right here are going to form these stalactites. Now we have something in this cave that not a lot of caves have. Over here on the driver's side, we have a garden bed. So it was the 1930s, the Great Depression. What do we think the owner would have been farming inside the cave? It was mushrooms. Now mushrooms are a fungus, which means they don't require light to survive, so the cave is the perfect environment for them to thrive in. Now the owner would grow little button-top mushrooms down here and sell them at the Springfield Farmers Market, and that's how he got his family through the Great Depression. He's a pretty nifty guy.
Isn't this awesome? We're inside the earth, babe.
Don't remind me.
We're about 100 feet underneath the... Okay, we're going through the twilight zone, the dark zone. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this.
They turned on the light.
Oh man, I'd live in here. You know that? I could live in here. That's an underground classroom there. Oh my God, look at this. You like it?
Ones? Oh, good. This is a big deal that she said that.
Look at this.
Are you recording?
Yeah,
This is a big deal that she said that, John.
I know.
All right, welcome to the auditorium. This is going to be the biggest area in our cave. Now, we're the only ones in here. If anyone wants to yell out echo and hear the echo. Okay, you can hear it.
It's good, Sage. That's good, Sage. Ah.
All right. So on the ceiling up here, we have another stalactite, but this is a special kind of stalactite known as a cave curtain or cave drapery. And they form differently than regular stalactites because the ceiling in here is at an angle. So whenever the water drips down, it's going to deposit the calcite along that angle, giving it the fabric-like texture. Hence the name cave curtain. And on the ground down here, we have another formation. Who knows what this one's called? Stalagmite. I'm a cave expert up here. So this is a stalagmite, and it is growing from the same drips of water as that stalactite on the ceiling. So one day, whenever they get really big and tall, they're going to meet in the middle, and the formation will go from the floor to the ceiling, and it'll be known as a cave column or cave pillar.
Cool.
Yeah, now we have one more type of formation in this area known as flowstone. Can everybody see this orange on the back wall here?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the flowstone. And this is going to form whenever water drips in from this layer of limestone, and as it drips down, it's going to deposit calcite, just like all our other formations do. Now, who knows why the flowstone has an orangey, almost rusty color to it? Iron, yeah.
Very good,
So the
babe.
water's going to pick up iron, probably in the soil on its way down to the cave, and deposit it along with the calcite, giving it that orangey color. So the different formations in here will have different hues, different tints. That's all because of different trace minerals in them. Now, here's the big question for everybody. I want to hear some guesses from y'all. How old do we think this big stalagmite right here is? All right, the official answer is that it's really, really old.
That's so close. Yes, I know.
That's about as accurately as we can date it. There are a lot of variables that go into determining the age of a cave formation, and we don't have the long-term data to support an age for it. But we do know that on average, these cave formations will grow about 1 cubic inch every 100 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's very slow growing and very, very old. But while we don't know the age of this cave formation, we'll get pulled up to our next stop, and I'll show you all a cave formation that we do know the exact age of.
Thank you.
Did you get
Go
it?
sit with Daddy.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, it's really blurry. We'll have to do another
Do
one.
it one more. Oh man, that was a great shot. The way you guys did that.
Well, maybe you got it on your
I did. Look at this ceiling, Sage. This is incredible. We're inside the earth, Sage. Isn't that cool? We're inside the earth. Wow. Isn't it awesome? Wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Years old. How old do we think these are?
Millions.
At least 84.
84 million. 84 million years
They're
old.
going to be really, really old, like everything else in this cave. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the history of our cave. Now, This cave was discovered in 1862 by a dog named Juno. Yeah, y'all like that, y'all have dogs. Now, John Knox would also follow his dog in shortly after. And at the discovery, the original entrance was only an 18-inch opening that went on for 20 feet before you can stand up.
Wow.
And John Knox would crawl through that in complete darkness with nothing but a candlelight.
Jeez.
Pretty brave. So we're going to pull up to our next stop, and we're going to experience the cave in the same conditions John Knox did the day it was discovered.
So it's
We
going
don't
to
need to
get
do
dark.
that. We don't need to do that. I'm good.
Okay, it's going to get dark. Isn't this so cool, Sage? This is close to 100 million years old, Sage.
Here is supposed to be like
I think what they do is they turn it off for a second so you
Look
can
at
see
that.
Look at all these curtains.
Oh my God, look at that thing. Look at that. Wow.
All right, are y'all ready to experience complete darkness?
Yep.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's pretty
goodness.
dark. If you put your hand in front of your face, you can't even see it.
Nope.
And night vision goggles wouldn't work in here. Now, this is the equivalent of a candlelight. Would y'all go into a cave looking for your dog with this much light? No.
Not at this age.
Maybe just all four on the outside.
As a kid, I would.
Well, John Knox did good for Juno, and they both got out just fine. And it wasn't until 1887, after the invention of the Edison light bulb, that they would install string lights on the ceiling in here.
Cool.
So that's better for exploring. I would definitely look for my dog with this much light.
Yeah, Skippy. You would have been. I would have gotten you with the candlelight.
What do you think, Skip? Would you come in and find it?
She was afraid of the cave, so she's like, I think I'm going to come back again.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, she likes it.
Now, they kept this lighting system for decades to come because it wasn't until the 1970s that they hired a lighting expert to come in, and he would install indirect lighting on the floors, and that's how we see the cave today. So if everyone can look at this back formation on the driver's side, kind of looks like melted peanut butter right now, not too great. But we get to see it today a little more like this.
Wow.
You can see the texture pops out a lot better, all around makes for a better viewing experience.
Wow.
Does anybody have any questions so far?
That ceiling, is that man-made or did
This
they?
is the natural ceiling.
Completely natural. Cool.
Yeah, there.
All right.
Is there any wildlife that comes this far back? Like bats
Yeah.
and salamanders and stuff like that?
Yes, we have salamanders, crayfish, and a couple fish in our lower level.
Does this flood at all?
Yes, it does.
It
We'll
does.
talk more about the flooding up here.
Okay, thank you.
Because we have 2 sinkholes coming up. And first one, we're going to stop and talk about everything. And at the second one, we're just going to look because it's pretty loud back there. You won't be able to hear me. But
Okay.
we'll talk about the flooding history and the formation and the critters in our cave.
Cool. Seiji, what do you think? Do you like it?
yes.
Would you come back?
I would.
Is it scary?
No, I don't even see any bats.
I don't even see any bats.
I don't see any bats. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this.
Skippy's like, I would have rather stayed in here.
Skippy wants to get out and pee on it. This is mine. Wow.
Oh, John, get over here on the side.
Oh wow, a sinkhole. Huge sinkhole. Come over this side, honey. Look at that sinkhole right there.
So this is our first sinkhole, and it's about 25 feet deep. Now I'm going to tell y'all about how the cave was formed. Now this cave was formed a long, long time ago by groundwater. Now groundwater is going to be slightly acidic from carbon dioxide in the soil, and that slightly acidic water can easily dissolve the limestone rock in here. And after many years of that water rushing through the same spots over and over again, it would widen these passageways, creating them the way we see them today. And that's what makes this cave a solutions cave, meaning it was formed by water. Now, you can hear the water kind of rolling down there, our next sinkhole.
Yeah.
So you're probably wondering, how bad does it flood in here? Now, in 2019, Memorial Day weekend, it rained so much in 48 hours that our water levels came up all the way over that railing right there.
My God.
Yeah, so it got up to my hips, and it took about 6 days to drain out before we could do Jeep tours again, and we do not offer boat tours at this time.
Look at those up there on the roof. Look at those things.
Yeah, that's the part of the ceiling.
Is it the same temperature here in the middle of the winter? Does it change?
Yes, it stays a consistent 60 degrees.
Year
because
round.
Caves take the average annual temperature of the area and are made that.
So cool. So cool. I would live down
I
here.
have a question.
On to the next.
This is
I'm so glad I'm doing
absolutely
the tour.
incredible. Look at the size of this sinkhole. Look at this.
Okay, if you guys want to get
Look at that sinkhole, Sage. Oh, I want to stand up so bad. I'm standing up. Oh man, there's water down there. There's water down there. Can you see it, Sage? Look at that. That's about 35 feet deep, you guys.
that's wild.
All right, check it out.
Now this is so cool.
This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible.
Going back this way.
That ceiling's about 20 foot, 24 foot.
This is a claustrophobia friendly cave. No, it
Well, it's
is.
really big. Yeah, it's tall.
Bye bye.
This is the only drive-through cave in America.
Yeah.
There's only 4 in the entire world. And there's that sinkhole. At the bottom of that is the river's actually still running. That's where it flooded up. About 20 feet from there. There's that sinkhole, baby. That one's a 20-footer. That was filled with water last week. Look at that. Incredible. Look at that. And you know when people would come in here and ship this stuff off and break it off, it used to probably be hanging all over the ceilings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They probably stripped it.
I think this is the best tour ever.
This is the best tour ever, kiddo.
Other cave tours aren't going to be as big as this.
No, you'll never see a cave this big, honey.
Unless you go to Europe. But you want to go to Europe?
Yeah. I really need to. And we also need to go to Hawaii. You know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I thought they would like dig into it.
What was I to this one?
I think it was good from their lantern.
Ah. Little brats. Look at that.
Now, passenger side, watch your head. We got a low ceiling on the passenger side.
Watch your head. I'm good. Check that out, man. That is so freaking awesome. This is the coolest thing ever.
This is well worth it.
Alright, so it was the 1860s when the cave was discovered. Do y'all know what's going on in America at that time?
Sure.
Yeah, it was the Civil War. So during the Civil War, Missouri was a battleground state, which meant the military from either side could come in and take any resources that they needed to win the war. Now, caves have a couple of resources valuable to the military, like storage, shelter, but most importantly, they had bat guano. Do y'all know what that makes? Gunpowder, yeah. So that's why the military needed caves during the Civil War. And John Knox knew about this, and he didn't want to lose his property to the military. So he kept his cave a secret for 5 years until the Civil War had ended, and that's when the girls explored it. Alright, so now we're going to talk a little bit about the history of the auditorium. So in the 1920s, this place became an illegal speakeasy. During the Prohibition era, there was no alcohol permitted anywhere, but they would have it down here very illegally.
They get shit
And
out
I'm
down
told
here.
it ran for about 3 years before one moonshiner shot his brother-in-law, and the sheriff's department had to step in and shut it all down.
Oh,
Yeah, one guy-
always takes one.
There's
Just
always
one.
Now, jump ahead to the 1960s, and they built this stage right here, and it became a music broadcasting stage. So every Saturday night, they'd bring in a band, they would perform live, and it would broadcast nationwide, which was a huge deal for the 1960s.
Yeah.
And on the ceiling up here, you can still see the original stage lights from those days. They go all the way around here. Yeah. So there's a lot of rich history to the auditorium. Any questions?
Who owns it? Does Knox still own it, or the
No,
family?
it's been through about half a dozen owners, all small families, and it's still owned by a family today.
Good, good,
Yeah.
good.
And they're dedicated to keeping it educational and preserving it. So that's
Fantastic, fantastic.
pretty good. Fantastic, yeah.
Ah, get it? Fantastic.
Alright, here we go. Sit down.
He's like,
We're almost
thanks.
done. He's like,
You finally take me on something. You put me in a cool
so
cave.
amazing. Huh? The history of this. I'm so grateful the government hasn't taken this.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God, for keeping the government out of here, huh, Sage?
Yeah.
Look at that. Check that out. This is where you gotta watch your head. It's getting thin. This is what freaks mommy out.
Alright, we're gonna have some low ceilings, low sharp ceilings, watch your head. And the ceiling gets even lower. Right here on the driver's side, it gets super low. Watch your head.
Look at that.
My head can't fit.
What, Sage?
My head can't fit.
Watch your head.
I'm on this side, so I'm safe.
Yeah, you're safe.
Actually, I think that's not
I'm keeping the camera right below the top.
I'm not about to scratch down the back.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is the best day of my life.
Isn't it wonderful, Sage? She said that at minute 46.
It's so crazy.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at that. Oh, we're going to the darkness.
Alright. Now I'm gonna turn the lights off again, so it's gonna get really dark in here. If we can hold off on any flash for just a minute.
Gonna get dark.
Alright. And this is something similar to what our early explorers would have used on their journeys through here. And this puts out pretty good light for the 1860s.
Wow.
And I would like to introduce everybody into a special place that we call the Hall of Giants.
Wow, look at that sage. Oh my God.
That was good.
That was cool.
Best of the best. This is the ultimate.
Look at that sage. Look at that, sweetheart.
That's crazy.
Isn't that incredible?
I don't think the video is gonna do it justice.
No, it never does it justice. This is incredible. This is magical.
So what do y'all think about the Hall of Giants?
Magic.
Pretty
Magic.
good,
The best
pretty
of the best. The best of the best.
good. Yeah.
Because just, I love it because there's water. There's water.
Now this is our last stop inside the cave. Everyone say aww.
No.
But as we exit, we're gonna play a really fun game. So I'm gonna get really close to the left side of the cave wall here. And the ceiling is gonna get really, really low on the driver's side. This will be the lowest spot yet. Which means driver's side, we're gonna play cave limbo. Everyone wins if no one hits their head. It's a really easy game. We have a good winning streak going on.
Good.
So as we're exiting, just make sure we're watching our heads and ducking really low. And whenever we get outside, I don't know if it's still raining or not, but if it's raining, then we're gonna drive by the original entrance, and it'll be to your right, to the left of the middle doors. All right? Sound good, everybody?
Sounds good.
All right. So as we're exiting, just make sure we're watching our head, okay?
Incredible. Oh, it's dripping from the ceiling.
I know, but it's really.
Look at the ceiling.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Watch your head.
That's my side, but it's kind of a little low.
All right, watch your head.
All right, watch your head.
This can touch.
Look at this.
This can.
Watch your head.
Lower again. Start to lower now.
And we got a real head right here on the driver's side.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Skippy, stop pulling my camera hand. And there's the outside sage. And it is raining out hard. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Watch your head, Steve. Watch your head, John. Watch your head, John. Watch your head.
Oh, it's pouring out. Oh, can you grab him? Grab him, grab him. Get us under that cover. That was absolutely incredible, babe. What'd you think?
This was awesome.
Did you have fun, Sage?